Hi everyone, Veronica here, and today I'm sharing with you this week's grocery haul from one of my favorite grocery stores, Grocery Outlet. I love to shop at this franchise discount supermarket because it's a great place to find new products at discounted prices, as well as purchase organic produce, vegan snacks, kitchen items, and more. So this week I spent $67 and I stocked up on a bunch of fresh organic fruits and vegetables. And I found some hidden gems in the refrigerator section and snack aisles. I saved so much money on groceries this week. Come with me as I scour this store for bargains. I found some limited edition flavors of my favorite brand name products, including Miyokos, Hippeas, Follow Your Heart, Bitch and Sauce, Earthbound Farms, Dave's Killer Bread, Cuties, Violife, and more. So make sure to stay to the end of this video because I also share some quick, healthy recipes I made using this week's grocery haul. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for weekly discount grocery hauls and meal prep inspiration. And I love sharing how I grocery shop and what I purchase for my family from grocery stores like Trader Joe's, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Whole Foods Market, and Grocery Outlet. I'm also dairy-free, so many of the items that I share are plant-based and vegan. And I love finding new and exciting products to try, but I don't like spending a ton of money on groceries, so I hope that you enjoy what I'm sharing with you in this video. Also, I have my little baby in the background as I'm recording this voiceover, so I hope that you enjoy her little giggles and sounds. So in the beginning of the store, when you first walk in, a lot of the times this grocery store will have what's called their wow deals of the week, and they're all laid out for you in the beginning of the store so you can kind of easily see them. And then in my local grocery outlet, they have a lot of kitchen items, some sporting goods, even toys, pet items, all kinds of stuff. So this week I found this Hydrate brand thermos, which I thought was really cool. It was deeply discounted. Then another thing I'm really loving these days is organic castor oil. And I did find this brand of castor oil for just $6.99 for a bottle. I love that it's organic and in a dark bottle like you see. Now, something I always get at Grocery Outlet are organic bananas. They sell them for 89 cents a pound. And I'm so excited because right now they have these little mangoes in season, 4 for $5, and I love getting them when I see them available. And I also found these organic oranges by the bag, and those were a great deal as well. So another thing that I have noticed is that Grocery Outlet is coming out with their own brand of products. It's called Simply Go, so check those out. I did purchase a few items from that brand this grocery haul. And another thing that I love getting here are these organic cuties. These can be kind of expensive at the regular grocery store, but they were really discounted today at Grocery Outlet. Now, another thing that I always purchase every week at Grocery Outlet are the Earthbound Farm organic baby greens. This baby kale is my favorite, and they don't always have it, so I found it for just $3.29 for a package, so I grabbed 2 of those, and I also grabbed a package of the Power Greens. Now, one of my favorite things to find at Grocery Outlet is Miyokos brand products. They don't always have them, but I noticed this week they have a ton of Miyokos. So if you have a Grocery Outlet near you, definitely try and head over there if you like this brand. They had everything on discount, and they had a whole bunch of really awesome flavors like this garlic herb spread, that oat butter. I ended up getting the Roadhouse cheddar, but they also had this other brand type flavor over here too. So definitely check those out if you're dairy-free like I am. So since I'm dairy-free, I'm always on the lookout for vegan cheeses. This is a new product I've never seen before. It's called Good Plant, and these are olive oil cheese cubes. I thought that was pretty interesting marketing that it was olive oil based. So I did grab 1 package of the cheddar flavored cheese cubes. I'm planning on putting these into my kids' lunches to pack them for to go, like fruit and cheese platters. Now, another brand that is really great for dairy-free is called Follow Your Heart. Sometimes I see this at grocery outlet. It's not always there, but this week they had two awesome vegan salad dressings, this ranch, and then also a Caesar dressing. If you have ever tried to find vegan Caesar and ranch dressing, that's actually good. It's pretty hard to find, so I was super excited to find these at grocery outlet this week. Now, another vegan brand is called Violife, and this is like a non-dairy cocoa spread. So I did pick up a package of this to try as well. And I did see the Follow Your Heart mozzarella cheese slices. I didn't end up getting these this week because I didn't have any ideas for using them, but I did want to share with you that they have these right now at grocery outlet. At least at my local grocery outlet. Every store is different, so check out your own local store. Now, another vegan brand is called Bitchin' Sauce. Sorry, pardon my French, but that's the name of this brand, Bitchin' Sauce. These are really good. They're almond-based sauces, so they're like really creamy. And they come in a variety of fun flavors. My husband loves this sauce brand. And he also loves sriracha, anything sriracha flavored he loves. So I did pick out this bottle. I haven't ever seen this brand in the squeeze bottle, so I was excited to try those. Now, Ball brand is another one of my favorite brands. I have a lot of Ball jars, Ball lids, all kinds of Ball brand stuff. So I did see those at the store for a super deep discount, so check those out. And another brand is Abe's. This brand I see pretty often there, and I was super excited to find the little vegan cupcakes for just $4.99 for a package. Now, if you love pistachios, the Wonderful brand is wonderful. And I do see these pretty often at grocery outlet for a discount, so check those out. These ones are roasted and salted for a great price. All right, now this was my score of the week. Hippeas brand chickpea puffs are one of my family's favorite snacks. They're vegan, and right now they have this limited edition Mexican street corn flavored. I've never seen this before, so I was super excited to grab this package. And later on, I also found churro flavor, so I was super excited about that. Now, they also have been coming out with these really big bags of Hippeas right now for $5.99 at grocery outlet. I've seen these there for a while, so these are great as well. It's a really good deal if you are looking for vegan snacks. Now, Simply Go is the grocery outlet private label brand, and I've noticed they have some new products like the pastas as well as that arrabbiata sauce. So I did grab a jar of this spicy arrabbiata sauce and a couple bags of this organic Italian pasta for just $1.79 per package. So definitely check out the grocery outlet private label products. Now, Pacific Foods is a really popular brand for dairy-free. They have this soy barista drink, which is really great for coffee, and I did find it on sale this week. They had this flavor, and then they had another flavor. I can't remember what it was, but definitely check those out if you're looking for like a non-dairy coffee creamer. And for Alfredo sauce, I picked up a package of the fettuccine pasta. So I was excited to find this vegan Alfredo sauce from Primal Kitchen. I ended up not getting it this week because I decided to make my own from scratch, but I have used this product in the past for Alfredo, and it's actually really delicious. And here is the churro flavor Hippeas. I can't believe this. I haven't tried these yet, but I did grab a package of these. My husband was super excited that there was all these new flavors. So I'm excited to report back how those were. And then I did find these for 50 cents, these little individual packages of Hippeas, the Sriracha Sunshine. I didn't get those because the spicy ones are not my family's favorite, but I did think that was a great deal, just 50 cents for a little package like that. They're normally $1. All right, so as you can see, my grocery cart is super packed with organic, vegan products from Grocery Outlet. And like I showed you earlier, I spent just $67 for all of these products. I'm super excited because this store gives me the opportunity to try so many new products without spending a whole bunch of money on them. So I saved $69, and I'm really happy with this week's Grocery Outlet haul. So let's get into some recipes that I made using these these products from Grocery Outlet this week. All right, so a recipe I've been obsessed with this week is cooking up a breakfast scramble using boiled shredded potatoes, crumbled tofu, and sauteed mushrooms with onions. And then I did throw in some of the baby kale to add some leafy greens to this dish. I've been eating this every day for the last few days. It's packed with nutrition and super easy to prepare. I basically just sauteed sliced mushrooms and onions in some olive oil. Then I shredded the boiled potato. I added that into my skillet. Then I crumbled up some tofu. I topped it with some turmeric powder, and then I did put on that bitchin' sriracha sauce at the end, as well as some of the baby kale from the Earthbound Farms package that I purchased at Grocery Outlet. So this is a really hearty and delicious meal. Definitely try this one out if you are interested in looking for new ways to use tofu and potatoes together. Now, if you're like me and you have a recipe binder where you store printed recipes, check out my membership on this YouTube channel, because if you become a member, you'll be able to download each month's printable PDF recipes that I put together and share in my members only section. Now, I did go ahead and try the arrabbiata sauce along with the organic penne pasta, and I have to report this was so delicious. This Simply Go brand is really great, and the sauce was really well flavored. It had a nice chunky consistency, and my family really enjoyed it. I served it with this beautiful steamed artichoke from the farmer's market, as well as topped with some of the micro ingredients nutritional yeast that I purchased on Amazon. Now, these mangoes that I mentioned earlier in the video are so delicious, but I wanted to share with you how exactly you cut a mango. Some people haven't ever cut a mango, so I wanted to share this little tutorial. Basically, all you do is you cut off each side of the mango from and then you cut off the little strips like I did. In the middle of the mango is a large pit. So basically what you're doing is you're cutting around that pit to remove all the flesh that you can eat. The pit is not edible, so definitely discard that. Then as you can see in this video here, I scored the mango halves into cubes, and then you pop them out like that, and it makes a really beautiful presentation, as well as it makes it really easy to eat the mango in bite-sized pieces. Next, I went ahead and I did some meal prep. I created some little cheese and cracker platters in my Bent-Go meal prep containers. And these were really great because I have some events that I'm going to with my family this week. And these are going to be really easy to grab and go as snack packs for when we are out of the house. So you can combine anything that you want into these snack packs. My preference is to combine a variety of fruits and nuts and then some grains or some crackers basically. So I basically just line up all of my containers to make this really easy to portion each item. I go ahead and portion like all the cheese at one time. Then I go ahead and portion some pistachios. Then I add in some organic raisins. I purchased these raisins along with the dates at Grocery Outlet in a prior grocery haul, and these are really great. I love the dried fruit section at Grocery Outlet. They have really great deals on organic dried fruits. So then I also placed in those organic cuties that I purchased in this haul. That bag was just $4.99 for 2 pounds. There's so many of these little cuties in that bag, and I love that they're organic. Now, I did have some of these round crackers on hand, so I did add a handful of those into each Bent-Go container, and that just goes really nicely with the cheese. Then I pitted some of these organic dates that I also said I got at Grocery Outlet, and I added them in there. Now, these snack packs are packed with nutrition. They have citrus fruit. The dates are packed with a lot of vitamins and minerals, and so are raisins and pistachios. The cheese cubes add just like a nice little treat in there, as well as those crackers. So I just put the lids on these containers and I stored them in the refrigerator for a later use. Now, I also meal prepped some salads. These are going to be great for quick lunches. Basically, I found that if I portion some of that Follow Your Heart ranch dressing into some little containers, along with a handful of the power greens from Earthbound Farms into these bent go containers, this makes a really great little salad kit that's way cheaper than purchasing a salad kit that's already prepared. Now, I've been sharing in my posts that I have a bread machine. I'm planning to do some bread machine videos, but lately I've been baking a lot of bread in my bread machine, so I made some croutons, and these have been really delicious to add to salads, and it's a great way to get some whole grains into my diet. Then I sprinkled some raw sunflower seeds on top from Anthony's brand, and then I portioned that salad dressing into these little containers that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this is just a really great salad that's ready to go. And you can also add in more vegetables or some legumes, some protein on top. But I found that just putting together the greens, the croutons, the seeds, and the dressing is a great base for a salad. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this grocery haul from Grocery Outlet. I hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more grocery hauls and meal prep videos, and check out my membership page for printable PDF recipes. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.